Okay, now we're gonna talk about truth, right? I want to be serious with you guys at this point. A lot of you guys coming in here are going to shoot for the best, right? We're always trying to crush it out as best we possibly can. But in entrepreneurship, in this game is try as many times as possible. I know personally, I've failed so many times. I've only failed so many times. My first product was a like a multi-tool. It bombed so hard. I lost $100,000. I lost so much money in that. My next business, I was living in my mom's house trying to build it up, right? Then my business after that, it was an estate business, right? Buying and selling high piece artworks. We made almost nothing on that. We still did well, like $500,000 in total sales, but the profit on top of that, just kept reinvesting, and trying to grow, was nothing. Right. So we kept failing at these micro fails over and over and over and over again. And along those lines, like at one point I tried to make a wallet. This is so weird. A wallet out of used shoes. So it's like high-end Nike shoes that were damaged. I was taking it and making a wallet out of it. It was cool, but that business failed, right? We were trying so many different things, trying appraisal business, trying all these different things that really fail all the time. In entrepreneurship, you're gonna fail here or there. Even if you are the best entrepreneur starting out, you're still gonna have these failures. These micro failures are big failures in between. If you can't accept that, it's going to be very hard, right? Because everybody fails. It's like going talking to the pretty girl at a bar, right? She could say no. She could just like brush you off. It's a failure, right? But that's not too big of a deal because you can always jump back on the horse. You can always keep doing it over and over again. Each failure is going to be, it's going to be a teaching lesson, right? That's what we're trying to do right here, is make everything a teaching lesson as best as possible. That teaching lesson is going to get you farther in the next round. If my first failure of my first product, like that, let me be able to build products a lot faster. I can understand how to build this product. I know the whole manufacturing process. I went out to China, went out to Taiwan, met some awesome people, like got those connections, like learned about business here and there. It's about learning what business is, how to do business, how to make money. You're competing against everybody else in this industry. Um, and also you're competing with everybody on Amazon, on eBay, on Mercari, on OfferUp, all these places. You're competing. You're definitely competing, and that's something that is very interesting, that you need to be able to crush out over and over and over again. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. If it's not the first time, it's not the third time, it's not the fifth time, it's the sixth time. You're gonna fail sometime in life, right? You need to be able to get over those failures. It's not about the failure exactly. It's about how you get back on the horse. How do you keep progressing? How do you turn that failure as a learning lesson and then say, wow, that learning lesson was worth more than that money, that anything, right? So, for person that first product, that multi tool, that learning lesson got me into Silicon Valley, got me into venture capital firms, got me into all these really cool places that no one else would have, unless that exact thing, that product got me into those things. So it was a learning lesson. It got me farther than anybody else because I built that product. Sure, it cost about $100,000, and I lost all of that money. But realistically, that learning lesson was so much more important than anything else. That it was the most important thing out there, was that learning lesson, and how that learning lesson really progressed, and that failure really progressed to where we are now. I wouldn't be here now if I didn't fail completely miserable at all these different micro businesses all the time. Even the first big business I try to make, right, that product. These failures are going to make you the man or woman that you want to be in the future, because each micro failure makes you a lot tougher. That every time you get that cut or get that punch in the face, that you're gonna take that failure, it's gonna get you back into the game 10 times stronger, 10 times more fierce, wanting it more. That failure is gonna turn you into the beast that you want to be. Remember that. Every time you have these micro failures, every time you think that it's this won't be easy, right? Like even though it's a great market to be in because it's brand new, it's not gonna be easy. And if you think, oh, my first product, I bought a product and it sucked. Okay, that's $100. It didn't work out. Okay, that's fine. $50. It didn't work out. But at least you learned. You can now ask in the Facebook group, like, why didn't this work out? Why didn't this first product work out at all? You learned. You actually learned why it did not work out. So keep those failures over and over and over again. Keep them on your chest. Make sure that everybody knows you took those failures, took those L's, took those losses, because those losses are going to make you 10 times better, 10 times more fierce. Remember that. Let's keep pushing forward.